Okay, I'm going to start activity 4.2, item 3, this object right here. Again, the easiest way for me to dimension this sketch, at least in my opinion, is to build this bottom piece using the total shape. Remember, I'm not just going to end here on the line, but I'm going to go all the way back. And then later I'm going to add this top part in, and then I'm going to delete this little section. I could, and it might not be a bad idea, I could actually cut this piece out too if I wanted to, but I'm going to go ahead and just uh, show you how to do both techniques. And so I'm going to start by just building this flat shape here, this U shape, but I'm going to have it go all the way back to the back. So basically the bottom profile. So this length of this line is 3.5. And since they didn't follow rule 2 of dimensioning, I don't know what this overall length is, so I'm going to have to add it. It's 1.5 and zero point 0.5 and zero point 0.5. That all adds up to 2.5. So overall dimension of my base piece is going to be 3.5 by 2.5. Okay, and so we'll refer to this a lot. This cut here is 1.5 deep. My overall thickness is 1, and it looks like the length of these two sides is 1 each. So, all right, let's start with the part. Again, I'm in activity 4.2. That's my project file. That's the one I want. Start part, start sketch, and then it wants me to pick a plane. Well, since this piece is on the bottom, I'm going to start on the XY plane. And I'm going to start at origin, and we're in inches again. So let's start with the line tool at origin, and I'm going to go up 3.5. And all right, from there, we're going over 2.5. And then down 3.5, 1 over, 1.5 up, 0.5, back down again, 1.5 and 90, so I can hit click and close that up. And I'm going to hit escape to finish because I'm done with my sketch. Okay, I think I've got this the way I need it. Let's hit finish sketch, go home, and let's extrude that. Perfect. I'm going to extrude that 1 inch, which is what I want. So I'm going to hit OK. So and let's go back to my original sketch here. This is what my object looks like. And this is what my base looks like. That's pretty good. I could change that view if you're not comfortable with that. I can do this. So it orients to the same basic view there. There you go. So now it's lined up the same way. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and add this, but I'm going to do it just as a solid rectangle, and then I'll cut this piece out rather than do this face shape. So for me, since this is 1 already, I only need to go up 1.5 on this side. So it's 1.5 up, and it's the full length, which is 2.5 wide. So I'm going to go from here to here, and then it's 1.5. So I'm just going to put a rectangle on here. So let's go back and look at that. That rectangle from the top view here would be, it's going to be 1 and then 1 and 2.5. So just 1 inch thick. All right, so edit, or we're going to create new sketch from this view. Use the hand tool to get it to where I want it. Put in a rectangle. Start at the corner and all the way to the end. And again, it's 2.5 and 1. So 1 tab. 2.5 is there already. So hit enter. And there's my rectangle. So I'm going to finish sketch, extrude that, And again, I'm going to extrude that so it's 1.5 high. 1.5. Okay. All right. Now remember I got to get that little cut out. So let's go to this view, create sketch. Again, reposition. I'm going to take a rectangle. Make sure I start at the top this time. All right, see how the line changed color when I did it? That showed me it was coincident. And what was the dimensions on that line again? This cut is 1/2 deep and 1.5 wide. All right, so I clicked it by mistake, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and change those dimensions. I could do that here using the dimensioning tool. That's 0.5. Enter. And this dimension here is 1.5. Now I just need to get the dimension from here to here, which is 1. No, I'm sorry, it's not 1, is it? It's 0.5. Okay, glad I checked that. So from here to here is 0.5. That should be all the constraints I need. Yep, it looks like it's everything I need. So let's go ahead and finish that sketch. Let's extrude that. Select what I want to extrude. I want to go out, and I'm going to do that distance all the way. And I'm done. Hit OK. And there is your shape. Again, use the snipping tool to copy and paste what you've got. So new, select it, copy, and paste that into your PowerPoint.